How's it guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go through Tour de France 2026 stage 21. This tour just couldn't end quietly. Richard Carapaz won stage 20 for his second victory in 3 days, sealing the polka dot jersey after Sepp Kuss crashed twice in the final kilometers while leading. Pogačar defended yellow and the podium is now essentially locked in. But the final stage itself has changed overnight. Wildfires across France have forced organizers to shorten today's route dramatically. Let's break down cycling's most famous finish with a genuine twist. Quick one before we dive in. This is the last video of the series and I'm really close to hitting 100 subscribers. If you've enjoyed following the tour with me this year, hitting subscribe now would mean a lot and would genuinely help me get there. Right, let's break it down. Because of ongoing wildfires stretching France's emergency services thin, centered on the Gironde region near Bordeaux, where more than 36,000 hectares have already burned, this stage has been cut from 133 kilometers down to around 89. The planned start in theory has been scrapped entirely. Riders will still do the team presentation there, then bus into Paris. Instead, the race now starts and finishes at the same place, the Champs-Élysées itself, with the official start given from the finish line at 5:50 local time. To make up for the lost distance, organizers added 2 extra laps of the short Champs-Élysées circuit before moving on to the main event, 3 ascents of the cobbled Côte de la Butte Montmartre, past the Sacré-Cœur, with the final climb still coming 10.3 kilometers from the finish line, a bit further out than last year's version. Why this stage matters? Last year, this exact climb produced one of the most dramatic finishes in recent Tour history. Wout van Aert attacked on the cobbles and actually dropped Pogačar, who wisely chose caution over risking his overall win on slick stones. This year, with that extra distance between the final Montmartre ascent and the finish line, organizers have deliberately given the bunch more room to chase down a similar late attack, which could turn today into a genuine fight between the punchers and the sprinters, rather than a repeat of last year's solo raid. For Pogačar, today is a formality on the general classification. Barring disaster, he'll be crowned champion in Paris, but the stage win itself is very much up for grabs. And after everything this tour has thrown at us, calm procession feels unlikely. What to watch for? Watch that final ascent of Montmartre closely. With more room to the finish this year, a strong attacker needs to open a bigger gap than Van Aert did actually hold off a regrouping bunch. And keep an eye on which sprint teams are prepared to chase rather than just defend position. This new format rewards teams willing to work, not just survive. So that is stage 21, shortened by wildfires, but still built around the most dramatic finishing circuit in modern Tour history. Tadej Pogačar will be crowned champion in Paris, with Remco Evenepoel completing an incredible late charge to second, and Isaac Del Toro rounding out the podium in third. That's it for this year's Tour de France coverage. Thank you for following along with me, stage by stage. It's been an absolute roller coaster of a race. Look pro, ride slow. See you in the next one. Cheers, guys.